When they had sung a hymn, they went out to the Mount of Olives. Then Jesus told them, "This very night you will all fall away on account of me. For it is written, I will strike the shepherd, and the sheep of the flock will be scattered. But after I have risen, I will go ahead of you into Galilee." Peter replied, "Even if all fall away on account of you, I never will." "I tell you the truth," Jesus answered. "This very night, before the cock crows, you will disown me 3 times. But Peter declared, "Even if I have to die with you, I will never disown you." And all the other disciples said the same. Who amongst us can say we have never taken the easy way out? How often have we talked the talk, but then failed to walk the walk? It is so easy to feel brave and believe we can withstand anything that is thrown at us. It is so easy to imagine a scenario and plan what we would do in our minds, but when the time comes and the scenario becomes reality, our courage fails. We have all been there, and so we can sympathise to some extent with Peter. In the heat of the moment, he feels brave and he speaks bold words, but later his courage will fail him. Here we see the frailties of human nature, but we also see the realism of Jesus. He knew what lay ahead, and yet he pressed on. We see the confidence of Jesus. He saw beyond the cross and was certain of the glory that would follow the suffering. We see the sympathy of Jesus. He knew his men would flee for their lives once they could see the inevitable outcome. He knew they would abandon him when he needed them most. And yet he's not angry with them. He doesn't condemn them. He simply tells them that once the suffering is over, he will meet them again. Peter comes across as overconfident in his own abilities. His love for Jesus was never in doubt, and he believed that in his own strength he could face anything. He believed himself to be stronger than Jesus knew he was. So the message to us is to replace self-confidence with humility and know that it is only by the grace of God that we can achieve our potential. Jesus knew his disciples in their weakness, but this did not reduce the love he felt for them. In the same way, he knows our weakness. He knows that it is inevitable that we will make mistakes, that we will fail in our loyalty, that we will turn our backs on tasks that we know will test us to the limit. We might fail him, but his love for us will remain constant. How many times during his last week on earth must Jesus have felt alone, abandoned, deserted, misunderstood? How often did he feel like a shepherd whose flock had scattered? How often did he question the situation he found himself in, wondering whether he should have run away as his friends had done? Jesus knew beyond all doubt that what he was doing and what he was to endure in the coming days was God's plan. He was confident that he would get through it, supported by the love of God. When we feel like running away or turning our backs on a difficult task, think on these things. Put to one side any confidence you might have in your own abilities and know that you can walk the walk with Jesus by your side.